Hey there everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a general message, whatever's meant to come through. Whether it's going to bring in guidance, clarity, comfort, confirmation for you on your journey at this time. We're going to leave it open. So let's see the first card that flew out here. We have the Six of Swords showing up in the first position. So I feel like you are stepping into a new chapter. I feel like this is a time of transformation for you. I just heard subtle transformation. And it feels almost like it has been a slow pace. I just feel like this slower energy where maybe you've known for some time that it was time to leave a certain situation or, leave the last chapter behind, right? Close the book, close the chapter, move forward. I feel there was an emotional attachment to something, whether this was a career or a friend, a family member, a loved one, a different version of yourself, maybe even. And with that, if that resonates for you, it almost feels like you were doubting your capabilities, your ability to move forward away from something or some way of thinking. I just almost get like this hesitation and this doubting yourself. But now it feels like you're arriving, that it's time to kind of turn the page here. I do feel that certain thoughts may be lingering right now. Maybe even some of that hesitation. Maybe a bit of an attachment to a person, place, or thing. Let's see what else here. Yeah, I mean, that's just, wow. What a really confirming card here with the Two of Swords. To go from the Six of Swords to the Two of Swords. Like I said, it was almost like you knew it was time. But with her having the blindfold on, you didn't, it feels like you were, not certain here, not sure. It was like, the last chapter wasn't resonating with you, but you couldn't yet see yourself in the next chapter either. Do you know what I'm saying? There's just uncertainty and hesitation here. Like, I know I have to go forward. I know I have to leave something behind, but I kind of don't want to. But I'm also not comfortable where I'm at. Do you know what I'm saying here? So it was kind of like causing discomfort. But it's really, really pushing you towards upping your confidence. This really has something to do with you believing in yourself, believing that you're worthy, believing that you're capable, really upping that confidence, right? Boosting your confidence. This is going to be key in this progression here on this new chapter. Your confidence. Get that confidence up. Believe in yourself. Take charge here. What else is coming through here? There we go. We have two coming out. Yeah, look at this. Six of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's you're going to feel better than you expected. Okay, this is going to turn out in your favor. I feel like for some of you, you're saying, I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's use an example. Maybe you are leaving a romantic partner behind. Maybe things didn't work out, right? And you're going through a separation or something like that. And maybe you were with this person for 10 or 20 years. And you're saying, I don't know how to be alone. I don't know how to do it on my own. I don't want to. I don't want to stay in that toxic relationship maybe, but I also don't want to go out on my own. It's uncomfortable. I'm worried. Can I do it? You're going to be successful here. You're going to be proud of yourself, right? This is going to go in your favor. You have to start believing in yourself, believing that things are going to work out, believing that you are capable. If this is a career thing, and maybe you're, again, I get something about longevity here. So if it's a person, I feel like you were attached to this person, with this person, friend, family, romantic for a long time. If it's a career, I feel like you were at this place of employment for a long time, because it just feels like you were kind of in a comfort zone. Even if it wasn't so comfortable, it was still where you were at, what you were familiar with. So again, if it has to do with career, maybe you're stepping into a new chapter career-wise. Maybe you're changing careers altogether. This is a new territory for you. You're going to be well. You're going to do well at this. You're going to actually, I feel like you're actually going to look back and you're going to say, why didn't I do this sooner? It's a situation of, you're going to look back and say, wow, I could have accessed this sooner and I should have, but don't dwell kind of on the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Be present in the now. And there is something about, with this Nine of Wands, I do feel almost like you're going to be tested on your dedication here. Whether this test is coming from a person, whether it's coming from your own mind here, your own thoughts, there could be a bit of a moment, a little bit of a hiccup where you're going to be tested to see, can you stand up for yourself? Can you continue to follow your intuition here without letting naysayers come in and spoil things for you, or throw in a setback? What if, you get a phone call from the bank and the bank says, oh, the loan wasn't approved, and that kind of like makes you feel like, oh, maybe I should just scratch this idea, stay in this past chapter, stay in a toxic relationship or a toxic job. Maybe I should just stay there, right? But I feel like we're going to see more confirmation on you really needing to follow your inner guidance right now, because you know that where you were was temporary. You weren't meant to stay there. It is time to go. It is time to step into this new chapter. Let's see what this is. The Tower. I mean, wow. Yeah. So it's time. The Tower is showing up and saying, this could have been sudden. I did pick up on that, this happening at a slower pace. Like this has been going, something has been seated in you for a while now. However, something could have came in suddenly and pushed you to make a decision, right? You kind of might have been dragging your feet on something, and something could have come in suddenly and said, oh, divine intervention, you got to make a decision now. It's go time now. Right? So now you're ready to rebuild. You're needing to restart here. Maybe the company you were working for closed down. Maybe the, romantic partner left you, right? Maybe something happened that was kind of out of your control. And this is pushing you out of a comfort zone, right? Wow. This is really going to change everything. This is going to be, like I said, a situation where you're going to look back and say, I didn't even realize how unhappy, how negative, and how toxic of a situation I was in until I got out of it. Like, I think you knew, or you know, that this doesn't feel good, whatever this is, that things aren't great and it doesn't feel good. You're not, happy. It's almost like I get this energy of I'm just getting by. I'm just doing what I have to do to get by. Whatever's happening here, this change, this big transformation, the changing of chapters here. Once you start moving in this new energy, in this new direction, you're going to look back and say, I was so miserable. I was so unhappy. This happening was a blessing in disguise. Because I feel that this past chapter of yours was just overwhelming. It almost feels smothering. Like I think that you even had a lot of low energy. Like there were a lot of days in this last chapter of and this last chapter could have lasted years. But I just get low energy, maybe even health issues. Now, I'm not a doctor and I'm not giving medical advice here, but I just have a feeling here that once you're kind of away from this, you're going to start seeing your health improve, your energy levels improve, your happiness. And it's going to be that situation of looking back and saying, man, I should have let that go long ago. I mean, come on, look at that. Here you go. The 9 of Cups. This is what I'm saying. This is going to feel so good. This is dreams coming true, wishes coming true. Look at her. She is liberated. She is free. She is happy. Her cups are running over. Look at that gold chest, that chest in the background here with the gold jewelry hanging out of it. It's going to feel like you hit the lottery in life. It's going to feel that good. You're going to feel so much more comfortable. Because this back here, this was very uncomfortable. And you didn't even realize how bad it got because you were in it for so long. You're ready for this. You're deserving of this. The Hermit. You got a lot of 9s here. 9, 9, 9. 6, 6. The Devil is 5 plus 1 is 6. So the number 6, 9, 6, 6, 6, 9, 9, 9. With the Hermit coming in, I feel like I got the word isolation back here at the Devil and I didn't say it. But I do feel like you have been isolating yourself a lot and you have been thinking about life on a deeper level lately. For a while, for quite some time, it feels like you have been really doing a lot of deep thinking and a lot of deep soul searching. And I almost get that you felt that you couldn't share certain things with your, some of your closest alibis, your closest family members. There were things that you felt you needed to keep to yourself. Maybe there was fear of judgment. Maybe there was fear of criticism and these people not accepting your dreams, your wishes, right? Not believing in them. And maybe you felt that if I were to share this and it would get shot down, not supported, that might just be enough to keep me stuck. So I think deep down subconsciously, you knew that you had to keep certain things to yourself because you knew that you were allowing or you would allow certain people to kind of have a bit of a say on what you would do next. Not that you're not in control of your life. I'm not saying that you are a puppet, but there are influential people around you. That's what I feel, that there are people with strong opinions, maybe, right? Maybe a mother figure, a father figure, husband, wife, right? And I just get this strong, opinionated person, maybe a best friend, that you feel if I would have shared this with them, that I was leaving the person, or I was leaving the job, or whatever this is, that they might say, oh, no, you can't do that. You gotta stay for whatever reason, right? So you have been spending a lot of time soul searching here. And part of this is the reason why you're going through this up-leveling, this transformation here, this moving to the next chapter, if you will, because you have put in the work. Whether you realize it or not, you have put in the work. You're ready for this. The moon. I'm telling you, this just really confirms that this is stuff that you were keeping to yourself, hidden dreams, hidden wishes, right? These are things that you've buried for quite some time. Dreams and wishes that you've kind of buried, things that you've wanted in life, things that you've dreamt of in life, that you kind of maybe told yourself, well, I just don't get that in life. Those aren't the cards I was dealt. But now you're starting to see that you are deserving of it. You are worthy of it. You are bringing this to light here. This is coming back up. It's your time. It's your time to shine. Now, I also get that your intuition is really leading you right now, are calling to you. Answer that call. Trust that intuition. You're really in tuned at this time. Work with the lunar phases, I'm also hearing, right? So when we have the full moons, this is a good time of deep release and letting go of things. And when it's the new moon, that is a great time to plant our intentions, set our intentions, right? So I do get this yin yang energy as well. I get something balancing out for you. All right, let's go to the Priestess of Light. Woo. Wings of Light, becoming something new. Can you believe? What an amazing, amazing card here. This is just absolutely perfect. Here you go. Wings of Light, becoming something new. This is like, I look at the Nine of Cups in this card and I just like get that same exact energy. You are going towards this new chapter, this new version of yourself. And I feel like once you get a taste of this, it's not even going to be a slow moving energy anymore. It's going to be quite literally you running towards yourself, towards this new chapter, towards the best version of yourself, the happiest version of yourself, away from all that heavy energy, away from all that negativity. You're going to quite literally be thrusting forward, running forward with joy. Like she's not even looking back. She's just moving forward. This is going to cause rapid ascension and you're going to see things lining up for you. You're going to see your abundance coming in stronger. I mean, things are just going to start improving drastically. Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising, front and center. Check that out. This is your Phoenix Rising moment here. This is your soul being illuminated, your soul shining here, your inner light, your inner being shining. What once was dim and maybe buried is coming back alive. You are coming back alive. I'm just really excited for you. I'm sure you can tell by my voice here, kind of changed over the reading here. Look at this, Earth Magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles. This is what I was talking about, right? With the Queen of Wands. All reading we were talking about this. That the fearlessness, removing obstacles, this is you moving forward with that confidence. When you look at this image, this woman is leaving that black cloud in the background. Look at the moon, right? Working with the lunar cycles. Full moon release. Releasing that past chapter, releasing that negative person, that negative job, whatever it may be. And look at that horse charging forward. You're meant to charge forward here with your confidence. This is amazing. Wow. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. And I really am hoping nothing but the best for you, wishing nothing but the best for you. Good luck on your endeavors. You got this. If you want to work with me personally, my email's linked below. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Sending you tons of love. Bye-bye.